Hello, and welcome to my submission for the RNG-A-Thon marathon. This is order up. I'm going to be doing normal any percent because there's two difficulties, normal and hard. Hard has some slight variations that do make it a different run. But other than that, this game was released in 2008 for the Wii and re-released and remastered 2011 for the 3DS and PS3. There's also a mobile app version that no longer works on iOS, only on Android. But that one's very different. And there's separate leaderboard. There's a completely different leaderboard for that one. So this game is a lot of RNG. It impacts the run a huge amount. I'll be explaining it as we get to it, and I'll be showing you the various ways in which RNG impact the run. But let's just get into it. Alright. So, the run is going to start whenever we hit yes on overwriting the existing data slot. So, here we go. Run starts in 3, 2, 1. So I have a separate split for character select for no other reason than I want to. It could just be in the burger face split, but I don't really want it to. So this first restaurant is Burger Face. This is just the tutorial. There's nothing special about this other than it forces you to fully cook a burger. And go through a bunch of text boxes, and that's basically this restaurant. There's a lot of things that the guy who's training you says that are very memeable and quotable, and I quote them a lot. I'm just gonna let him talk. Burger Face burgers and fries, that is. So, during the tutorial, so there's always going to be a little text box that pops up like that before you can interact with the food. But specifically the burger, it makes you cook it the whole way. Just so that it can show you the aroma mechanic and the flipping mechanic. But everything else, you can just put on, do the thing really fast, and then pull it off. But this one, you're not allowed to grab it early, which is unfortunate. This is probably the slowest part of the tutorial. I have not found a way to skip this yet. I don't know if there is. But if there is, then there will save like 30 seconds, I think. Probably more. And there's that text box every time before you reopen the menu. And there's always the text box whenever you try to grab it the first time. And there's always a text box right after you place it down. And so since perfect is typically the slowest way to do these, we're just going to be getting a bunch of pours or okays. Except for on the leaf lettuce, because that specifically is the fastest way to do that is to get it perfect. So now it's going to teach you the D-pad controls. And now you can finally multitask. Yeah, so the reason we throw the tomato down there is because it shoots you directly back over to it if you place it down and then pick up the last ingredient all the way over here, so you don't have to spend the time going back over. So now there's a cutscene. This is an unskippable cutscene, but it's pretty funny. Alright, so you earn 25 coins, and the total comes out to, after taxes, you owe them $6. So next we're going to be getting into Gravy Chug. And Gravy Chug, before I found this extra strat while I was playing a couple weeks ago, before I found this new strategy, we used to just kind of hope that we got good enough RNG to complete Gravy Chug within a certain amount of time, and if we didn't get the right RNG, we'd just reset. But recently found something to make it a little more consistent. But the still pretty heavy RNG, just not as heavy. Which I know this run would love to see the old strat, so I might do that just if it's like requested, just to show you how bad it was in terms of RNG. Because it differs kind of slightly in the way that just you don't need to spin the literal slot machine as many times. So on this first day, we just want to enter because we have no money. There's nothing we can do outside of the restaurant. I forgot to split. So there's no money. So we can't spend it on anything. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be seeing what kind of table we get here. And essentially what we're going to be doing is... Okay, so you see on the splits how it says day 1 and 2. So we're going to serve them because it's the tutorial table. And it's just faster to do this than try and put it in another day. And so we got the fire warning now. Yeah, the mac and cheese is one of the slower dishes for this restaurant. Just out of the fast dishes, it's one of the slower ones. Because you have to boil two things. You can't boil them at the same time. They're separate steps that rely on each other. So it's only slightly slower than a burger, but will do. And alright, that's a single table after this one. So we are going to be, as soon as it zooms out, we're going to be ending the day. Oh wait, whoops. My bad. Did not mean to split there. It's a habit. This strat is very new. So now what that does is it pushes us into day 2, where it's going to give us an assistant for free. It's going to shoot us into the newspaper, give us an assistant for free, back out, give us new menu items for free. And then we're going to spin a slot machine. We're going to spin the slot machine. And this guy's name is Ned. Ned's Tasty Bits. That's the name of his slot machine. And we're going to be spinning this to hopefully get bonuses like that every day. And that is 100% required, because if you don't spin, then you will not make enough money. And if you get bad spins, then you won't make enough money. So you just have to get the right RNG in order to actually be able to go fast. Another bit of RNG is what the customers order themselves. Like this order is one of the slowest items, but because we got another order with it, it's not as bad. It's still kind of bad though, because all four, the reason it's slow is because all four ingredients take the same station, and we want to get them perfect because perfect doubles the amount of money that you can get from a table. Just getting one thing not perfect changes the order from perfect to good. So we definitely want perfect because money is very important. And so there's going to be a lot of interesting pairing kind of things going on here, where certain dishes might be very fast on their own, but when paired with another dish might be very slow. Okay, see, paired with this dish, paired with mac and cheese, it's not as bad as a burger because boiling both of these takes longer than it does to make just a burger. Whenever I talk during that, you're going to hear me struggling because you have to actually make the sawing motion. Oh, whoops, I messed that up. But it's okay because mac and cheese takes forever. Now the fastest menu item that we could get by itself is the ham and cheese omelet, because the omelet cooks super fast and the rest of the tasks are just dependent on how fast you can do it. Like you yourself. Like there's a hard cap for how fast they can go just because of the animations. But otherwise, that's very fast. Okay, so we got all two-person tables, so I'm going to be playing all of them today. Actually, we'll see. Because we got this specifically, this dish, this is a very slow dish, which means that unless the next table is very fast, I don't think I'm going to be doing it. Because sauteing is one of the slowest tasks possible. And while this dish does have beef in it, which gets us the bonus based on our spin, it does not really make up for the fact of about how slow it is. Unless the next table is very fast. Also, I should probably be compared to personal best instead. No, okay. Actually, they're both beef. I'll take it. If they weren't both beef, I wouldn't take this. But it's going to give me the extra boost in money that I will probably need. Yeah, and here you can see just how slow this is, because even the mac and cheese would be done before this. But because it's paired with sauté, cooking just is not making up for how slow sautéing is. And here's where you get to see the order RNG coming into play. Because you can get bad orders, but if you play them optimally enough, it might be worth it just in terms of money for the future. So there might be a lot of time loss in this split, but it will be made up for in the future. And now today we're going to get a phone call. And there's even some RNG in this part right here. So this is when we unlock spices. Spices are the most important thing in this speedrun. Which is why I had come up with this strat where we skip day 1. And then where we do only the first day 1 table and then just go to day 2. And save money. And we save up money for the spices, because you're guaranteed to get dragged here on day 3. And we really only want to make 4 trips to this market. Well, 5 because of El Fuego, but I'll get to that. But I'll explain spices more after I explain the RNG of this part here. Once we get to it. Have a joke. Okay, so the RNG here comes from the shapes you get. And whether or not the Wiimote actually reads the shape. Now there's some shapes that are very friendly, like the circle and the triangle that you saw. And they're also very fast, because the faster you chop them up, the faster you'll get your next one. And this is mandatory. But there's N and Z. There's an N and Z shape that are kind of unfriendly to the Wiimote for some reason. These X shapes are okay. They're only slightly better than the N and Z shape because they're pretty reliable in terms of being read, but not as reliable as the triangle and circle. Yeah, so the most you can get there... No, go back in there. Grab a couple of these. Don't need any sour yet. Onion powder is probably the most important spice for the entire run, oddly enough. Grab a couple gravy. And then we leave. So there are specific amounts that I do buy at the restaurant every time of each spice. It will change. I don't know what was just redeemed. Also, I did not want to go in there. I wanted to go in here. I actually don't know what just happened on my stream. Oh. Oh no, and then we need to spin. Why my activity feed's not updating? I would really like to thank whoever did whatever they just did for doing that thing. Whatever. So we're gonna be spinning again. You know, more slot machine. That's just how it goes. Oh, fish. Okay, see, fish is the worst thing that you could get, except for in the last restaurant, because fish is used in one dish in this restaurant, and we don't even have it unlocked yet. So it's useless. It's a useless spin. And you're going to get spins like that. It just happens. It's really unfortunate, but you know, that's how it is. So now with spices, we're going to be able to, you're going to see certain customers that show up multiple times. Oh boy. So they'll show up multiple times. Those are the special customers. The special customers always enjoy the same spice on their food. So once you figure out what that spice is, it stays the same. It's always the same per character. You never have to worry about buying the thing again once you figure it out. And what it does is it gives you a bonus based on which restaurant you're in. So at the first restaurant, it's going to be +5. At the second, +10, then 15, then 20. And paying attention to which customer you get and giving them the correct ingredient is going to boost the amount of money that you can get immensely. And there's also, what we're going to be looking for is specific orders like mac and cheese. We want mac and cheese here because mixing together the correct spices will allow you to unlock the chef special associated with that dish for 0 coins. Well, technically not 0, whatever the cost of the spices that you put into it are, which is always significantly less than if you were to just outright buy it. So in this case, we're going to be unlocking the spicy mac and cheese, which is onion powder and black pepper. And so what this will do for us is help us unlock another star. I just realized I have not explained how stars work yet. So there's 5 stars to every restaurant. Each star is earned in a different way than the previous one. So the first star is going to be unlocked by cleaning your restaurant. This is just a flat rate of coins every time. Ooh. Okay, so we'll put barbecue sauce on this. Flip you. So it's 50, 100, 150, and 200 per restaurant, based on which one you're at, for the cleanup. And then, hey, thanks, Barry. Thanks for the good luck. And then the next star is your menu items. If you get all of your menu items unlocked, it gives you a star. And there's 12 menu items total. They're grouped into 3. You always get the first one for free. At this restaurant, you also get the second group for free. The third star is going to be your chef specials. There's 8 of them total. The first 4 are the only 4 that count towards your star, though. The second 4 are the extra special chef specials, which will earn you more money and also only be able to be made with ingredients found at future restaurants. Except for the last restaurant, because there is no restaurant after that. So it has to be made with ingredients at that restaurant, because that's just how it works. Yeah, that is Sweet Tooth. Okay, just making sure. He wants sweet chili con carne. What a weirdo. Oh, wow, wait, these actually line up. That's weird. I didn't know that. Oh, another important thing. Whenever you pull up that spice menu, it pauses the game, except for your assistants and the oven and mixer, or food processor. That's very important to keep in mind, just in case you give something to your assistant that you want done. Timing wise, you want to line that up. Just know that you'll never pause the timer for them, they'll always keep going. Okay, so on to day 4. So day 4 is where you unlock chef specials, where you actually officially unlock them. So you're dragged back to the farmer's market again, and he's going to give you 1 chef special for free, and then the other 3 you have to unlock. We've already unlocked 1 of them, and as you saw, after we unlocked it, somebody ordered it at a future table. So the game is just coded in a way such that you don't even have to be up on the day where they're unlocked in order to actually use them, which is weird. Yeah, so now we're just going to leave, and he's going to beg us to come back. And so now we are going to make what I believe to be the single most important purchase of the entire run. And his name is Larry Cheesler. What Larry Cheesler does is he manipulates RNG for us. His entire thing is that, so most assistants, they have some sort of thing that they're really good at doing, and they will always make that thing perfect no matter what. You give it to them, they'll make it perfect. Wait, what do we get? Oh, nothing. Okay, well. So what that means for us is that, you know, assistants are essentially, oh, we give them a task that takes a long time, they can shorten that. However, most of the time, it's just faster for us to make the thing ourselves. Because there aren't really any useful ones that can manipulate, that can use a slow dish until way later. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, that's just how it is. Larry Cheesler, though, he cannot make anything perfect. He will only ever make things good. That is the best that he can make anything, and he will never make it better than that. However, his special ability is that he makes it more likely for people to order chef specials. Chef specials are worth more money. So he will be able to make us more money. And because it is RNG, what people order, all that he does is he increases the likelihood of somebody ordering something that we want them to. So it's still RNG. But you know, we love Larry Cheesler. He makes this run bearable. I think without him, it would not really be possible. Oh, yes. Okay, so at this restaurant, there's 2 chef specials that involve a burger. So you can pick it up. So here's what you can do. You can make one, throw the burger away, and then make the other. It's beautiful. Here, I'm just going to throw this down. So I believe I've done the math on this. And I found that it is, if you have 3 things to fry, it is faster to give them all to our lovely assistant here, Crispin Brown. However, if you have 4 things, it is faster to put 1 in the fryer and give the other 3 to him, and it will come out at about the same. But that typically does not happen. Oh, so here we can just... We already have it unlocked, but technically we're going to unlock it again. The barbecue burger. Because we have Tex Porterhouse, and his preferred spice is barbecue sauce. So it's going to be a barbecue burger and fries, but it does not award you the money for the chef special unless they order it. So now that we have all 4 of our chef specials unlocked, we are going to have an extra star after this day, and people are going to be more willing. So the pool is going to be larger for them to order chef specials, so it will be easier for us to make more money because there's more for them to choose from. It had to be this combo. Well, at least we got a chef special with it. Sorry if I get quiet during those parts. It's just very hard to speak whenever I'm doing that. So I'm going to wait here just so I can grab this as soon as possible, because the boiling takes the longest here. So I'm going to remember to throw some gravy on here. I don't know why I bought so much gravy. Gravy's only used in this restaurant and for 1 character. Oh, something I did not explain about the stars, which makes them very useful, is the fact that the more stars you have, the more customers per table that you are likely to get. So how this works is, whenever you have 0 stars, you can get between 1 and 2 people. You can get 1 or 2 people at a table. You can't get more. You can't get 0 people at a table. But you will always have 1 or 2 people at the tables whenever you have 0 stars. Whenever you have 1 star, it's still between 1 and 2. However, it's more likely that you will get 2 than you get 1. For 2 stars, still between 1 and 2, but you will guaranteed always have at least 2 people at a table. There's a very, very small chance that you will have 3 people at a table with 2 stars. 3 stars gets you 2 and 3. 3 is rarer. 4 stars gives you 2, 3, and 4. Typically never 2. Hello, Dom Founded 2. Greetings. Welcome to the chat. Yeah. So this is a little mini game that you will never see me do at any other restaurant, because if I do, that means that I'm going too slow. But at this restaurant, it's just faster to do this than to do day 1 and hope for good RNG. Yeah, what riveting gameplay. This is top-notch gameplay here. Alright, now to the actual gameplay. So all that we're going to be doing on this day is getting money. That's our only concern, because we want to get the 4th star. Because the 4th star... Interesting. The 4th star is... Sorry, I don't want to talk during that because I will sound constipated. The 4th star is based on money. Why is it faster to clean here and slower in other restaurants? So it's faster to clean here and slower in other restaurants because of the fact that... Hold on. Okay, simply because of the fact that the first day at this restaurant is extremely slow. So if you skip that, it's just faster to instead do the extra day at the end and add the 30 seconds rather than do the first day. It just works out that way. In other restaurants, every day is more profitable than the day 1 of Gravy Chug, so there's no reason to do the extra day at the end. So the goal is to beat every restaurant past this one in at most 4 days. Because a 5th day, oh no. No, the dreaded pancakes. No, not the pancakes. The slowest. So, you might hear me saying the dreaded pancakes. And why might I be saying this? Because the pancakes, when ordered with anything else, are very annoying and dumb. Simply because they require you to pay attention to every single one all the time. You have to use the grill for all 4 of them, which means it's just gonna be slow anyway. And if you happen to burn one, which you probably will because they cook fast and you need to be paying attention the whole time in order to not burn one, then you have to restart that entire one, which loses you even more time. So it's just bad. In fact, I think I'm just going to take the good here because it's so slow. Like, you see this, it's not even almost done. Yeah, I'm just going to take the good. It's not even close to done. And the rest of the table's orders are done. Pancakes are such a slow menu item that it's not worth the time lost to try and make them. I'd rather just move on to the next table. So this is guaranteed, I figured out. This is another guaranteed event. The 3rd table will always have a rat infestation in the kitchen. I don't know why, but the 3rd table on the 5th day at Gravy Chug will always have a rat infestation. That's just how it is. Oh good, pancakes and steak and eggs. So yeah, you can really see the order RNG just being super terrible here. It's amazing. I know. But so I have 7 grill items right now. This is about as slow as it can get. Yeah, this is the one situation where pancakes are bad. Exactly, dumbfounded. Every other situation, pancakes, number 1. Always a good choice. In my restaurant specifically, please never order them. Yeah, thank you, RNG-A-Thon. RNG-A-Thon is currently not blessing this run. So I'm going to throw this on. Well, at least I have some bad RNG to show off already. You know, that's fun. Alright, I'm going to I need at least 31 at this table. So wait, let me do some math. I think I'm just gonna throw down the pancake and pick it up. Because you make 12 maximum at a table here if you get a perfect. So what does that translate to? That's 24 plus my 5 plus my 10. Yeah, we're good. We're good if I just pick this up and pour. This should make me enough money to get over 500. I was about to be like, did I really just get 30? Was I wrong? Okay, so now on to the food critic. Yeah, the RNG was so bad that we're just instantly behind into the food critic split. So no need to spin today. We just want to instantly enter the restaurant because as soon as you get 4 stars, the next day is guaranteed to be the food critic. And by impressing the food critic, you will get your 5th and final star of the restaurant, allowing you to purchase the next restaurant. This is Sir Edmund Wattleberry. He eats a lot of his food with a fork and a knife, including French onion soup, burgers and fries, a lot of stuff. It's weird. You'll see. He's very eccentric. This is arguably one of the worst things he could have ordered. Okay, so I think I need 5 points here. So whenever you're impressing the food critic, what you need to do is you need to get at least a good. And I have done testing outside of right now to find out what is considered good for every single dish. So there's a score system where poor is 0, 1 is okay, 2 is good, and 3 is perfect. But perfect has a higher weight than the other scores. So yeah, he's gonna eat this fried chicken with a fork and knife. Not even put the food in his mouth and then be impressed. And then we're gonna leave. Okay, so now we can buy El Fuego. And I'm going to pop over to my guide because I have written a guide for myself. It's not specifically for myself. I posted it in the... there's my roommate's dog. I posted it on the speedrun.com page to try and help other runners. So what we're going to do here is we're going to instantly pop in, buy those menu items, call the delivery guy, spin the wheel again because, you know, I'm addicted to slot machines. If only we were back at Burger Face. I know. Yeah, you can hear the Wiimote spamming, huh? The buttons are so loud. Oh my gosh, what is he barking at? He's so loud. Yeah, I can't exactly leave right now and stop him, so I guess there's just gonna be barking. I tried to get him. Oh, maybe my roommate got him. I think my roommate's getting him. Yeah, okay, he did. So, oh good, 1-person table to start the restaurant off. Amazing. Thank you, RNG-A-Thon. Another thing I did not mention is it's very, very small. Oh, wow, this is the fastest dish at this restaurant. That's crazy. While I am kind of mad about one-person table, that's also just the fastest. Look at him. He's just sitting there unblinking. But, so another thing I did not mention about the first restaurant, and all the restaurants really, is we're going to be doing menu manipulation. Tacos. Terrible. So, tacos. Let's talk about them. The chef special for tacos. It's a very, very fickle beast. So, how do I put this? I don't know if this is an oversight on the developer's part, or if they wanted to force you... Thanks, Josh. That's my roommate, by the way. I don't know if this was an oversight on the developer's part or what, but the garlic tacos chef special is not makeable at this restaurant because you need garlic. And garlic is only available after this restaurant. So you can't unlock it for free. There's no way that you could possibly ever unlock it for free. I don't know if this was on purpose, as like a middle finger kind of thing. Oh wait, I don't have the ingredients for this actually. But yeah, you can't make the chef special for free here, and I don't know why. My thoughts are that they did it to force you to have to buy at least one chef special and not just make all of them for free. That's my theory, at least. But I think it's very dumb because it forces you to spend 50 coins on the chef special, and then you can't even make it at this restaurant. So what it comes down to is if the critic orders it, then you literally can't impress him with it. It hasn't happened to me yet where he's ordered it, but if he does, you're just out of luck. You have to reset the food critic. Yeah, it is. It's very dumb. Welcome to the... Oh, this one's not too bad. Huevos Rancheros. Alright, so we just throw some barbecue sauce on here. And now, after I finish this table, we're going to be going to the farmer's market and buying some new spices. Ooh. I think I'm going to save the funny thing about the spices until the third restaurant, because that's when you unlock what I want to talk about there. But up to this point, we've been getting very weird customer RNG order-wise and just everything, really. But the spin for today was amazing. Like, it might have even made up for the fact that we had bad RNG for orders. Okay, so first things first, we're going to clean up the restaurant. Next thing, we're going to buy menu items 7 through 9. And now we're going to leave and go buy spices. So the reason we do those 2 purchases first is so that we make sure that we're not overspending here. Because if you overspend, then it's going to throw off the whole order of what you want to do. We don't need any more of those. We definitely don't need any more of those. Wait, why did I buy so little of this? And we need some barbecue sauce. No more gravy. I am going to buy some Vegify for the future. I also always forget that you actually do use pepper here. And I think I'm actually going to grab more salt because last time I almost ran out of salt and that would have been really bad. So now we're going to hop back to the restaurant after we have all of our spices. And we're going to, of course, once again, I'm pretty sure you can guess what's going to happen at this point. But the next, logical process is to spin the slot machine once again, as we do for every level. Because why would we not, Alright, hoping for cheese again. Beef is also a really good one, and you can never go wrong with organic veggies. There are vegetables in almost every single dish in the game. Yeah, to engage our monkey brain cells with the prospects of winning. That's why we spin. Beef is very good at this restaurant as well, just because there's, tacos, burritos, enchiladas, nachos, a lot of cow dishes, a lot of beef dishes at this restaurant. Also, something else that is not RNG is where the customers sit every time. They will always sit at this front table. Here, I'll actually show you once we go back out. I find it very interesting. Hey, what's up, True 17er? How you doing? Okay, so they're always going to sit at that first table where she is sitting right now. That is guaranteed. The first table will always be there. Unless you have 5 stars in play, that is the only time where it will change, simply because there's not enough room for the 4-person parties at some of the tables. But so they will always sit at this first table where she is sitting. And then the next table will always be where Hootenanny Pete is going. And then it will be that top left corner and then the bottom right corner. I don't know why, but that's how it is. Okay, so that's 2 chef specials out of the way already. There actually is something you can do. So before, we used to buy Ichiro at this restaurant and replace Crispin Brown with him. However, all that Ichiro does is make it more consistent. You can definitely do everything that Ichiro can faster than he can do it. So all that he does really is make it more consistent. However, you can never fry faster than Crispin Brown, at least not with the current strategy. So if you get any dishes with frying in them, Crispin Brown just saves time every single time. So if you just always take Crispin Brown, then it's faster. I found that. Okay, I've only gotten 1 2-person table today. This order RNG is terrible. However, what they're ordering is actually amazing because we have all the chef specials we can unlock now. And unfortunately, we did get Dusty Keister. So Dusty, his quote-unquote spice that he likes is burnt food. Now, that may sound weird because it is. That's not really a spice. But his chef special requires you to lose time to get it. Like his extra thing, his spice requires you to lose time to get it unless it's paired with someone else. So you likely will not be getting his spice for him. Oh no. Wait, this is 2 orders of burritos. This is actually kind of a slow combination for this restaurant, which is sad. Because this restaurant usually has pretty fast combos. There's almost never a bad combo. I don't know why I didn't buy more jalapenos. Something that is a little bit RNG is kind of the folding. So the folding doesn't really work on the Wii. I don't know why. It just doesn't work. So whenever you see it work, it's because I'm just throwing the Wiimote around the screen and hoping. It doesn't always work. But, you know, it has been working so far, so I'm not going to complain. Also, there's a good chance that I get world record during this recording because I was on world record pace last time, but RNG lost it for me. Okay, so now we're on day 3. So we're going to be buying the last set of menu items here. And then just spin the wheel, of course, you know, because we're addicted to gambling. And then we're going to just play through the day, really. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Yeah, hoping and praying. That's about... Oh, no. Oh, no. Fish. Also, if you didn't notice, the speed at which the wheel decides what you get is also RNG. So there's also time loss and time saved to be had in spinning the wheel itself, just because sometimes it's really slow. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh, chimichangas. Deadpool's favorite. Couldn't have been cheese today. Cheese would have gotten me so much money. Yeah. Optimizing a task for this level, for any level in this game, would be a nightmare. That's for sure. Also, the Wii, it doesn't really emulate well. That I found that to be very true. Because before I had this for the Wii... So I had this for the Wii when it came out in 2008. And then I guess my parents got rid of it. I don't know. And I was looking for it because I really wanted to play it again. This was very recently. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to just emulate it. And so I emulated it, and I was like, this is terrible. I can't do this. And so I just bought it on eBay. I was like, I'm not doing this. And then a couple of my friends tried to speedrun it by emulating it, and they were like, yeah, this is awful. I don't want to do this. See, it would be great right now if I could just have garlic so I could, make that chef special for you, but no. I can't. It's not possible. Well, you're not going to, so. Yeah, so you can see what I mean by a lot of the dishes at this restaurant are very fast. They have typically one thing to cook, which is always the slowest thing. And then maybe something to bake or fry, which is usually pretty fast. Compared to the next restaurant, where you can lose, on average, 2 minutes per table just based on what they order. It's pretty bad there. Right? It was Tex, yeah. I think you really need to see in person what happens at the next restaurant to really appreciate how bad it can be. But we'll get there. We'll get there pretty soon. This restaurant is by far the fastest and easiest restaurant in the game. You get the coin goal extremely fast. You get all your chef specials except for garlic tacos very fast. Yeah, you definitely want to see it? Yeah. Okay. We'll just throw some pepper on here. Almost nobody has ordered carne asada. In fact, I think the only person that's ordered carne asada was Dusty Keister. And if he didn't order that, then we'd be kind of screwed. In terms of money. Because if you have to buy a single thing that isn't in the money route, it just, you just lose time. And so, order RNG really can screw you over. A lot of optimizing this game is definitely just how precise you are with your Wii movements, which I know sounds terrible, but that's really just, I want to say, the very top level. And then the highest top level is definitely getting good RNG, which, only comes with skill. You have to be very skilled to get good RNG. That's a fact, actually. I'm not making that up. No, sir. Good RNG only comes to those who are skilled. True. So this is going to be the last day at the restaurant, other than our nice food critic man. Facts. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dumbfounded. I have my Nightbot. Yeah, I have my Nightbot to filter out links. So that way, you know, I don't get like raided by a bunch of those. Want to buy followers? I don't get raided by a bunch of those. Yeah, we're gonna see if my decision to not buy the garlic tacos here impacts me too much. Because typically you have 3 stars today. Now it's not required for the money that you have during the run. It's just nice. Hold on. I needed to focus during that. Yeah, all good. The bots. Yeah, they did have an uptick. But, I mean, the hate bots at least probably aren't going to raid me because I'm not. You know, one, I don't have a face cam, so nobody knows what ethnicity I am. And it's not like I've made my sexuality public, so, you know, won't have any of those hate bots. Oh, there's the star reward. I am going to be playing the rest of this day because the money is important for future restaurants. Yeah, there's hate bots. So definitely not going for his spice bonus here. Just loses too much time. It always will. There's only one dish where it's kind of worth it, and that's huevos rancheros. And it's only worth it during that if somebody else orders something with him. So if he's by himself, there's just no reason. But in this case, burritos, not worth it. Because I actually don't know. Let me think. I think huevos rancheros is one of, if not the only dish that has anything put on the grill instead of the stove. So there's nothing that you're ever blocking. Well, there is something you can do, but it's not helpful. So to give the game a little personality, the developers have gone ahead and, you know, given the assistants some lines to just say from time to time, and if you click on them with your Wiimote. So you'll see me just every once in a while just spam on Larry Cheesler so that he says his full story, because it's kind of funny. Like if I'm waiting a long time for something to happen. Oh, we actually got the rare 3-person table. We got the rare 2-star 3-person table. Carne asada and fajitas. I don't know how to feel about this combination. I think what I'm going to do here is throw both of these on. Yeah, there's too much happening on the stove with this order. This is definitely a really slow table. All right, there we go. And throw some pepper on there. You know, that, ooh, spicy pepper. You know, as a true spice connoisseur myself, pepper is pretty spicy. Ooh, just burns my tongue. So hot. Spicy pepper. Okay, very profitable too. Yeah, pepper's so spicy. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to immediately leave. After he drops the paper. So we're gonna immediately leave, go to the farmer's market. Yikes, we're a little tight on money now just because the days were so bad. And we're gonna buy the garlic tacos that you can't unlock any other way. God, the garlic tacos thing just, it makes me so mad. Like, you can't unlock them until you get garlic, which is only available in the next restaurant. And it's required to unlock the next restaurant, which means you have to buy it. And if anybody orders it, you can't make it for them. It's just, makes no sense. Here he is, Sir Edmund Wattleberry, the food critic. Alright, let's see what he orders. If he orders garlic tacos, I'm gonna cry. Okay, he sat in the fast chair. What? Oh, he ordered chimichangas. He did not order the fastest one. Okay, so we need good. So we have our free perfect. That's what I call free perfect. It's free perfect. Whenever I call something free perfect, that means that it is essentially the fastest to make it perfect. And any other level of goodness is not fast. So like leafing lettuce, it's always going to be fastest to get perfect on that. Grating cheese is always going to be fastest to get perfect on that. So those are free perfects in my eyes. Alright, yeah, that was a pretty good El Fuego. In terms of speed, in terms of money, I don't know. the money's a little tight. A Deadpool stand. How long is this run? This run is 2 hours and 50 minutes. No, it's probably closer to 2 hours 40 minutes now. But I would say the slowest is 2 hours 50 minutes. In terms of like, yeah, I'm gonna complete this run. Because if anything bad enough happens, I probably don't finish it. If it's gonna be longer than 250. So I'd say 3 hours is probably the longest. Oh, that's hot. Oh, organic veggies is hot. Thor. Yeah, okay, so at this restaurant, there are a lot of dishes that are very slow. What I mean by this is spaghetti and meatballs. It has boil pasta, boil sauce, and cook the meatballs. That is 3 stove tasks, so no matter what you do, you will always have something not on the stove while the other 2 ingredients are on the stove. So it's just slow. And there's nothing you can do about it. Of course we get the knife sharpening task. I think this one's guaranteed too. Yeah, oh, organic veggies are hot. I don't know if it's guaranteed there or if it's like how many dishes you make. Oh yeah, look. Especially this one. So this one has 4 steps. You have to finish this step to unlock this one. And you have to finish this one to unlock that one. And you can't start this task as soon as you put it on, because if you do, then that'll burn. And then this task is just really slow. And now, finally, after we've done all of that, we can put the last one on. And there's nothing you can do to make those happen faster. Except for buy a very expensive stove upgrade, which we will definitely not be able to afford now because of how bad our order and customer luck was in El Fuego. Okay, so we got Dusty Keister. Dusty Keister at this restaurant is just almost always bad. We'll see what he orders. Yeah. I'm actually going to throw this on now. Pretty sure you don't need to ever saute those because by the time they are done cooking, it's, you know, it hasn't even reached the end, so there's no point. So there's sauce in this. So that's also going to be, I believe you get the ingredient bonus for this. I don't remember. Even though you don't actually make it with that. Like in raviolis, the pasta sauce, organic veggie. Cheese is very good at this restaurant. Imported beef is very good at this restaurant. Chicken, not good. You only have one thing. Okay, you don't get it for that, which is lame. But, yeah, happens. Oh, this is a bad combo. Cheese, yeah. Gotta love cheese. Basically anything with ravioli and spaghetti and meatballs is just going to be slow. Very, very slow menu items. No way around it. Alright, let's see who's out there. It's the Spice Lady again, by herself again. See, sometimes it's very weird. Sometimes this will happen where you'll get one where you'll get one customer and then they'll come back at the end of the day by themselves again if you go fast enough, which can be good if the customer is Count Stakula. Count Stakula is the only customer at this restaurant that makes it fast, and without him, you can just cry. Spice Lady, are you okay? Yeah, she's eating 2. Yep, and she ordered the same thing again. Yeah, this happens. I don't know if this is like an oversight in the code or something, but it happens a lot. Where the same customer will come back and order the same thing. You know what? Screw you, pasta. Screw you, sauce. It's okay. You know why it's okay? Because these cook at similar speeds. So it really doesn't matter. So exciting. You know, let's listen to Larry Cheesler. Thank you, Larry Cheesler. That's his spiel. It's just about how good of a salesman he is. What was that? I put pepper on it. You better not say it's above a 10, because it's not spicy. Alright, so we're going to go to the farmer's market here, and there's a mandatory cutscene that we have to watch involving the spice counter to unlock the 3rd tier of spices. So during this would be a great time to read donations. But it is pretty entertaining. The accident. Uh-oh. Yeah, he used hydrogen to make the cake able to stand up like that. And then it, explodes because it's hydrogen. Alright, now I gotta buy spices. Chop. Yeah, so there's this mini game. Yeah, it's very, very precise in where it chops. Nope, okay. So you need to get at least 10. It will let you pass without 10. But 10 gets you a boatload of money. Well, for a mini game, I'd say a boatload of money. But essentially, this is since it's mandatory, this is a very good spot to get some extra cash. Because every one that you get over 10 gives you an extra 3 on top of the, I think, 50 coins that it already gives you. Come on, one more. Yeah. Yeah, let's go 15. We don't need any jalapenos. We do need these. We don't need anything in here. I have enough barbecue sauce. Okay, so now that I'm done... Hey, thanks, Sock. Yeah, I actually... yeah, 2 minutes ahead, not bad. So my actual PB is like... I want to say... a minute faster than what is on here. So I'm really only like 43 seconds ahead, but that's still pretty good, I would say. Yeah. I'm not really focusing on the time here, but there's a good chance that I get world record during this run, which I already have anyway. So after this, okay, chicken, wow. We're gonna buy the next menu items. You know what? Oh, wait, no, I kind of have to manipulate it. Which sucks. So the thing is, with the menu manipulation, a lot of the time, you'll see me have enough money to buy the next couple menu items and then not do it. Because I need to have the specific things that are already unlocked ordered so I can get the chef special. And also some of the later menu items are just really slow. Oh good, spaghetti and meatballs. Alright, so this is a lady who likes sour. I am not gonna lie, I don't have all of these memorized for what to use where. So I do have a guide up next to me that has all of the ingredients that I need. The only thing that I do have memorized is what I need for Gravy Chug and El Fuego, because those are very easy. And also which spices people like, just from playing the game normally. So on this we want garlic and onion powder. And now we have spaghetti pomodoro, so that's our first chef special. So yeah, in this place, I definitely have to focus a lot more than normal, because I have to go through my guide as well as try and interact with people. But this is the longest day for the whole game because of that cutscene. But of course, it is fitting and is paired with the longest restaurant. Yes, somebody ordered soup. Let me just make sure here. Salt on boil. Yeah. So the nice thing here is that because I got Dusty, I can actually, in this case, he saves time. This very specific case. So because I can't make this wedding soup last step until I have the meatballs done, and I don't want to mess up the timing on boiling, I can just throw the boiling onto the stove, and because he likes things burnt, it doesn't matter how long I cook it as long as it's at least green. So for this we want garlic and basil. Now we have zuppa italiana. All right, so that is 2 chef specials so far. Now we just need ravioli. And also, we need somebody to order pasta primavera. No, not pasta. Pasta carbonara. My bad. I don't know why, but her voice line for that always gets cut off. It's just, we loved serving you. Next time. Womp. Let's see what Crispin Brown has to say. Next time, under breath, go fuck yourself. Beautiful. Wait, I got chicken for today, right? Yeah, that's terrible. I really need cheese or beef. Or veggies. Cheese or beef, though, are fine. What a slow order. What did you do? I'm just going to try to put a couple things together that take around the same time to make. So these meatballs should be about the same amount of time to make. And then cooking, the last 2 steps for cooking should take around the same amount of time as well. I made the cheese spicy. Whoa. Is that slower than this? I think that is much slower than that, actually. Unfortunately. Look at him go. But I think that I need a really good spin tomorrow and on day 4, or else I don't know what I'm gonna do. That, or somebody has to order, well, somebody still has to order the other menu items. So there's that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spin this. If it's bad, I'm going to back out and spin again. Because we need this to go well. No. Oh, you trolled me. I've been trolled. That looks so good. I was like, yes. I was like, finally, some good RNG. So this is going to guarantee me my 2-person tables. Now we're going to spin again. Hopefully get a good spin, because we've been getting bad spins. If we don't get a good spin, then oh well, I guess. So I typically am only willing to respin once, because it just loses too much time. Oh yeah, something I didn't say. I'll do it the next... Come on. Okay, there's one menu item that's fish at this restaurant. Or there are 2. There might be 2. But maybe someone will order them. God, the slot machine. Gotta love the RNG. I mean, hey, that's what the name of the event is, you know? Who we got? This is the first time we've seen Count Stacula, which is sad, because he is easily the character that saves the most time in the whole run. So you're going to see why. Wow, somebody actually ordered it. Funny enough that it's also Count Stacula. Okay, so here's why he's fast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get it now. He literally likes everything as raw as possible. So you literally throw it on the stove or in the fryer and instantly take it out. And he loves it. His entire spice is, oh, you want to go fast? Well, I will pay you money for it. Okay, why are people actually ordering this? Also, this is a situation where it's good to have crisp and brown as well. Nope, wrong one. This is very confusing to me. People are actually ordering the calamari, which is the only fish item on the menu. And I rolled fish today. So this is a situation where the order RNG and the slot machine RNG are actually kind of lining up. But I still need people to order pasta carbonara. Huh. This is atypical. That's for sure. But you know, that's just how it goes in RNG games. Typically how it goes is nobody orders the Italian wedding soup, and so I never get that one. But now all of the ravioli orders happened when I didn't have the spices to make the chef special. So, and now nobody's ordering the ravioli. There's a good chance I'll have to go into day 5 here. Oh my god. What? That's insane. Salt on boil, which is that first one, and then cook, we want garlic and basil. And we want salt on boil. And we want onion powder and barbecue sauce. I can't believe that just happened. Actually, wait. Salt. If that didn't happen, I don't think we would have been able to finish this in 4 days. Now there's a chance that we finish it in 4 days. Still going to be losing a lot of time here because of the bad order RNG. But that last table just saved the restaurant. Calling Ned. Let's see what we got, Ned. Please give me something good. I swear to God. Ned. Ned. Ned, my guy. Come on. Ned. I mean, I think we're fine for money. I'm pretty sure we're on pace. Yeah, we only need 1250, which means we're very close to getting the money goal. And we have all the rest of our stars, so I am going to be playing through this whole day, no matter what, because I need the money. Because we didn't make it on previous days. Not really. Yeah, so at this point, I'm still just dumbfounded by the fact that we got the right RNG to actually complete this restaurant. I was 100% sure that I'd have to do day 5. You know, that's just the magic of RNG. I was like, there's no way anyone's gonna order this. I'm gonna be stuck. I'm gonna have to buy it. It's gonna put me behind like $1,000 in the money pace, and it's just gonna destroy the run. But you know, lucky for us, that did not happen. Come on. So what I wanted to try out here, and I'll add this because money RNG is a big part of this. What I wanted to try out strategy-wise here is I wanted to buy an upgrade that speeds up grill cooking, stove cooking, and fry cooking. Okay, we'll throw boil on for both of these. Yeah, you're about to get something. Yeah. Okay, so the stove upgrade, what it does is it speeds up. Well, it's an equipment upgrade. So it speeds up the stove, the fryer, and the grill for whatever restaurant you're on. And what that means for us is that it speeds up this restaurant immensely because you see how many things happen on this stovetop here, and how many things are blocked by other things. Okay, good. We got this coin goal. You will leave here. Yeah, we want to saute that. Spicy jalapeno. I love seeing people leave. Can you guys hear the Wiimote during that? And how it's just like, you know, shaking around, making noise? Because I think that'd be funny if it's just like I just go silent and you just hear like batteries essentially shaking around. Oh, the one thing I keep forgetting to mention, which I should be able to mention at this table when I open the spice menu. Hopefully, I need to. Get ready to lose. Come on. Okay. So, I don't have to open it yet. But whenever I do, I will show you the funny thing. Alright, so here, when we open this menu, you see this third slot. That is not used in any dish in the whole game. There's no reason to ever buy that spice. There's nothing that it's used for. There is nothing that makes you do it, like the spice thing for our special customers. She can get the same bonus from a tier 1 or 2 spice. So all that it does is it just exists. There's no reason to ever use it. There's no reason to ever buy it. It's just wasted. They just forgot about it. I think they put it in the game and then forgot about it. I'm just like, how? Okay. I think we're still very behind on money pace. So today's food critic day. Because I think the restaurant costs 1,000. And I have budgeted myself 500 coins-ish going into the next restaurant. And I don't have almost any extra. So I think we're going to have to default to the backup money grinding strat. You'll see what that is. It involves the newspaper boy. Alright, that's a free perfect. We're gonna go good, good, okay. There, I think that's the fastest that can be prepared. Yeah, so you can see that my fastest time for this is always 2 minutes 31 seconds, and that's because I've always had to buy the last chef special here. Like, there's never been a situation before that in which I've been able to just afford it. To afford to just play through. Yeah, so that's 1,000. So I think I'm going to be changing the order up here. I think I have to knock over this newspaper boy. I do. I have to knock him over. So what knocking over the newspaper boy does is it starts a little mini game where you can collect these newspapers for him. It's a minute long and it awards you 160 coins. It's the most efficient way to make money, like money per minute. However, it does not count towards your money earned at the restaurant. Otherwise, you would just like do this for the whole run, and that would be boring. Instead, I'm using it as more of a cushion so that I will have enough money to buy what I need, because the RNG was so bad in the previous restaurants. The RNG, well, I wouldn't say it's so bad. The RNG was good enough to get me past the level. Otherwise, it was terrible. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to do it one more time. because I still don't have enough money. In fact, I might do this a couple more times. You can see that in my PB, this split is almost 16 minutes long, and that's because I had to do this because the money RNG and because the money and order RNG was so bad. I think I'm gonna skip cleaning up the restaurant. So I need 26 plus math time. I need 26 for the spin, because the spin costs 25 plus 1 to call Ned. And then for the spices, we need like 500-ish coins. So we'll go like 550 to be safe. And this will not get us over 500, so. But if we do this a third time, I might as well clean up the restaurant as well. So I think I will do this 3 times and then go buy what I need. Actually, I guess I can buy one thing now. I could do this. Whoops. Alright, now one more time. Now we have to knock him over one more time. Riveting gameplay, I know. And then after this, we should be able to buy the spices we need. The reason it's so expensive to buy the spices at this restaurant compared to the other 3 is because at this restaurant, we are not going to just be getting the first 4 chef specials for the star. We're going to be going ahead and getting all 8 of them. So each menu has 8 chef specials. The first 4 contribute to the star. The second 4 take spices from future restaurants. But at this restaurant, there is no future restaurant. So all of the spices are available to us, which means that we can unlock the extra special chef specials for free. These are worth twice as much money, which at this restaurant is 80 coins, as opposed to 40 from the regular ones. If we put those in the rotation, it guarantees us to be able to complete this restaurant within 4 days. Without them, it is iffy, and I would not recommend trying to do that. Alright, just so I can make sure I have what I need, I'm going to open my guide. Okay. Oh wait, I need garlic as well. We need you. We need 20. We need orange zest. We need no. We don't need you. You're useless. We need rosemary. I think we're good there. Now we need Vegify. Wait, I didn't buy lemon salt. That's time loss. shoot. I know. Yeah, so now you can see how tight money is at this restaurant. Where you need to go in with enough money to buy all of that for a good run. And I was like 400 coins short. And if you really want to go fast, you need to come in with like 100 more than that, maybe 300, which means I was a good 700 coins short, which I've been there. I've been on that pace before, but you can see how much variance there is. Come on, good spin. I don't think there's... well, okay. Actually, there are like 2 menu items that fall under the category of chicken, free-range chicken, which is roast duck for some reason, because it counts all birds, all poultry, and not just chicken. And I think there's one other one, but lucky for us, this menu item is available in the first group of menu items. So people will actually be able to order it, probably will order it, and it will give us some good money, hopefully. So this restaurant also introduces the special customer, Russell Sprouts. He is a vegetarian who, if you feed him any meat dish without putting Vegify on it, he will throw up and the whole table will not pay. Okay, wait, I gotta look at something real quick after I spread this. And dice this. Because I'm pretty sure this is an extra special, chef special. Veal brassica. Oh, I definitely put that in too early. I was not paying attention. So veal brassica, the only step that requires things is the last one. It takes garlic, salt, and rosemary. Yep. And so now people can order this. And it gives me 80 coins. It gives me 80 extra coins. And all the while, Larry Cheesler, he's the one helping me get these chef specials. So it won't give me the money now, obviously. But even though the next table is already seated, that guy could possibly order veal brassica, which is interesting. So now we'll see here what has been ordered. Okay, so we did get somebody to order roast duck. So here we want orange zest. I actually don't know what all we want on here. Orange zest, hoisin sauce, and garlic. I believe that's all. Yep. I'm just going to go ahead and spread this because this is a slow task. It's unavoidable. But because we got Count Stacula, we can throw this in the oven now. and just be done with his portion of the order. Because we love you, Count Stacula. Oh, something that's very interesting that I'm kind of glad that they added is that Count Stacula, if you put garlic in his food, that is the only thing that makes him throw up. If you put garlic in his food, he will throw up and not pay. Oh, this is kind of bad. Give me a task. Oh, it's not even a chef special either. Yeah, all that those sections are about is timing. Whoa. And if the Wii stutters, then too bad, I guess, because that's what just happened right there. I'm going to be putting a cumin on there, even though it is the higher tier spice, because it doesn't matter what I throw on there as long as it's an aromatic spice, and cumin is not used in any dishes at this restaurant. So there's no point for me to save it. Two stink fingers up. Oh, I think somebody just ordered a stuffed special. Yep. Alright, there we go. Now we have the veal stew off the ground. Now we gotta make this sour. This isn't good. So at this restaurant, I don't believe there's anything to fry. So crisp and brown becomes useless. So here there is one assistant who is unlocked. Her name is Alita von Snoot. She makes all stovetop tasks perfectly, as well as chopping board tasks. She cost 800, and since there is nothing specific that we need money for other than the menu items and spinning here, there is no point in not buying her whenever you can. So now we're going to buy the next two sets of menu items here. We just want as many items as we can to cycle through because there are so many chef specials that we can unlock. While only 4 of them are important for the star, none of them are really that much slower than any of the other ones. So we just want to make as much money as possible and get as many of those into circulation as soon as we can. And we have gotten fish. At other restaurants, this is a tragedy. At this restaurant, and only this restaurant, it is very good. Fish is very, I want to say, populous. I don't know. That's not the right word. There's a lot of fish. There's a lot of fish dishes at this restaurant. So during a lot of this part, I'm going to be looking at my guide because there's too many things to memorize here. Ooh, filet mignon. That's a required one for us. Filet mignon. On grill, we want hoisin sauce and rosemary. And then no, I missed it. Oh, that's bad. So now I have to put the hoisin sauce and rosemary back on here. Now I can throw that on there and give it salt and onion powder. So now we're just going to be waiting for this. I'm going to throw some cumin on there for Hootenanny Pete. So now we have 3 chef specials unlocked, 2 of which are the important one for stars, and 1 of which is an $80 one, is an 80 coin one, an extra special chef special. So now that we have more chef specials, Larry Cheesler is going to be he's going to become more and more effective in this restaurant as we go on, because there's more chef specials in this restaurant than any other one. He's very likely to work his magic in this restaurant. Side and out. Oh. So our knife is dull once more. I don't think this one's guaranteed. This one's just random. Okay, more lamb kebabs. Ooh, chicken liver mousse. The Wiimote is just not working sometimes. Okay, so now we'll spread this because the last part of this step is put it in the food processor. So here we're going to have the floral plates. So I want to throw this down first. Okay, floral plate is garlic, lemon salt, lemon juice, garlic, lemon salt, lemon juice, and rosemary. Now we have our floral plate. And now we need to throw Vegify on the lamb part of these lamb chops, so that we can actually get our money from this table. And now we have 2 extra special chef specials on our side that people can order. And what's really nice is that once you have the chef special, it tells you, whenever you press minus, you can see there's a check mark on the right ones. Without that, this run would definitely be harder, because you would have to memorize a lot more. Okay, this is beef and capers stew. So we're gonna dice this first. Make it sour. So they're gonna throw that in here. We're gonna throw this in here. Now we're gonna go and look for beef caber stroganoff. We want cook 1. So on this step, we want to throw some spices on there, and that's all that it takes. I can look busy. I know the last step of this does not take long at all, so that's really nice. So now we are going to have... that's another extra special, chef special. So now we're going to have 3 of those. And all that we need... Okay, so the last 2 regular chef specials are only unlockable after purchasing the last set of menu items. I don't know why this day's so slow. I think I just got... No, I know what happened. I only got 1-person tables here last time. It was very slow. Shrimp tempura. I know there's not a chef special associated with this, so this table is literally going to be like not even 20 seconds long. So that'll make up for a lot of what just happened. And that was a seafood dish, the only seafood dish of the day. What's happening? I don't know what just happened. That's never happened before. It's supposed to just end the day. Okay, day 3. Buy the last menu items. I'm supposed to be able to have enough money here to buy a Lead-A-Thon Snoot. So do I have 800 coins? And also the menu items 10 to 12. I'm supposed to have 1,200 coins right now. Do I? No. I would have had enough to buy a Lead-A-Thon Snoot, though. That's something. I might... I don't know. I think I'm going to save for Alita next. I think I'm going to buy her after this day. She will help a lot with day 4. The reason day 4 is so long in my PB is because I believe I had to play an extra day or buy more spices. One of those two. So now that we have the last bit of menu items unlocked, we'll have that extra star helping us out, and we'll also be able to get our last 2 chef specials. Starting off with an extra chef special, very nice here. Yeah, what's nice is that both of these are ending with blend and bake, so they're about the same speed. Well, they are the same speed, but I did put them at different times, so. Alright, we had Count Stacula. Good RNG for this next table. So, he's really liking that shrimp tempura. Also another chicken liver mousse, which I want to say is one of the faster menu items in this restaurant. Although I typically don't anticipate this many people ordering the chicken liver mousse. I hope more people don't order it because I really don't buy a lot of those spices because it takes so many spices to make. I typically just budget like, oh, nobody's going to order this. Making pretty good time for today. Okay, over 200, good. So going into this last day, okay, that's good. That's good. We needed somebody to order this. I'm gonna do this now because I hate it. Because if the Wiimote doesn't pick up everything you do there, then you're just out of luck. Because the only way to get a perfect on that is to have it read every input you do. Okay, so this is crusted prime rib. We want garlic and rosemary on carve. Why did I flip this over as soon as I put it down? I just realized that I did that. Hello? So yeah, the stupid thing with Brussels sprouts is that if multiple steps have meat in them, you have to put Vegify on all steps, even if, you know, the last step just covers it all. To him, it does not. Alright, now let's get surf and turf. No. No volcanic island, so I'm gonna have to go buy that. So there's a good chance that I probably won't be able to afford Alita now. Because in order to afford her, you kind of have to have everything go right. Hello, Wiimote. Okay. I don't know. Well, actually, there's a lot of time to save on this last day, so we will see. if world record is still possible. Hey, good luck. Thanks for the good luck, Destroy Tiger. I appreciate it. That was a gold. That was sub 8 day 3, so we'll see. I have 1,000. Definitely not going to be able to buy a Lita. But we will definitely be fine to buy the ingredient we need, the recipe we need here. Yeah, wow. Herbal swordfish. Definitely not going to be able to buy that one. So interestingly enough, so the 100% run, I have not routed it yet. But I don't think it's going to be too different from the any percent route. Just because basically what you're going to be doing at the end is just getting money to buy the rest of the chef specials in the other restaurants because it is faster and trying to get the RNG for it. For this restaurant, because it's already part of the any percent route and part of getting 5 stars here, there's really no reason to not just unlock these. Beef. Can I can. Oh wait, she's 500. What was I thinking? Why did I think she was 800? Oh, because that's the upgrade. The upgrade that we really need, which is the stovetop and everything upgrade. That's 800. But Alita is faster in terms of, since we only have 1 day left. Because the other one pays itself off over time. We don't have time. So here we're just hoping to make the coin goal, and as soon as we make the coin goal, we are ending the day. Actually, I don't remember. I don't remember if it counts seafood as meat or not, because it's not. That's not technically meat. If it counts it as meat, then I just screwed over this whole table. So hopefully it counts it, because if not, I'm going to be sad. And world record is gone. Well, it shouldn't consider it meat, though, because then it would just put beef and fish together on. Nope, it counts it. That's stupid. It's not meat. So I just wasted a bunch of time on the table. It's not meat. It's literally separate. Meh. I think I'll probably need a couch member. This run just seems too like demanding of my time to be able to talk the entire time. Ooh, that's a lot of money at the table. World record might be possible. Maybe. Oh, now we get surf and turf. The only dish in the whole game to have literally everything needs spices. So you can't give anything to Alita or she will not make it right. Because she can't put spices on it. Yeah, there's only one thing that he makes faster here by ordering that dish. No. Volcanic Island's such a slow dish. Stop. Alright. There we go. Floral plate. Okay, this should line up nice, and then yeah, the RNG really took a turn here. I mean, it was looking bad at the beginning, and it just really took a turn for the worse in terms of ordering and whatnot. Yeah, and because I messed up that table, I have to do this one now. So I want to get this on the stove as soon as possible. No, we want to do that ourselves. All right, there we go. It looks like I purchased just enough garlic. Because there's no dish that has more than one of the same spice. Please let that have been enough. If that wasn't enough money. Oh, it was. Thank God. So yeah, so if I would have gotten that third table, I would be very far ahead right now. If I would have gotten the first table and not messed it up. But because I have 1 garlic left over, I can just go straight in. Because I know that I will have what I need. Alright, this is our last food critic. Then we'll go on to the Fortified Chef Challenge, which is pretty consistent with time, but also at the same time, it can vary just based on what you have to make. Alright, we'll get these both perfect. Throw spices on here. So we have 2 perfects. Which means I should be able to grab you now. Alright, and this should pass, because I did overscore here. Alright, now on to the last part, Fortified Chef. Now this is the challenge that your chef has been building up to for the entire game. This is where he's been trying to get by buying these restaurants, getting them 5 stars. He's been trying to impress these people to get a chance to come on and be judged. And your competitor is the other chef from the beginning that you did not pick. So on normal mode, your challenger sucks. She's very bad. She's very, very bad at the game. She somehow manages to get scores that aren't possible to get. Like mixing, putting things in the food processor, putting things in the oven are guaranteed to be perfect. Sometimes she will get a pour on them, which isn't possible. She's that bad. And her score will vary from 3 points to 4 points based on the scoring system that I had set earlier. And so at this point you need to pay attention. Okay. So she's going to go ahead and get a pour on something it's impossible to get a pour on. So she has 4 points. Alright, so this is guaranteed perfect. This one we're just gonna speed through. So this one is actually gonna put me super far ahead in points in the beginning, which means that, because this is almost completely perfect. So she has 4 points right now. I'm gonna have 8 plus 6. No, not 8. 4 plus. I'm gonna have 10 points. So I'm already 6 points ahead, so I can factor that into these next ones. So she only got 3 points here too. So all I need to do is spice the burger, really. Because this is guaranteed perfect. It's guaranteed at least okay. It's going to be good. So that's going to save me some time there. This last one, the quality doesn't matter for me now, because of I just need to spice things. That's all I need to do. So I'm most likely going to be throwing a lot of things down, spicing them, and taking them off like right away. Alright, so that's okay. That's okay. You're poor, but I don't care. Stop. Yeah, that shouldn't matter. Yeah. So now there's a really long cutscene with these fake out credits where like everything's spelled wrong. And there's just random things in there. You fired him. I am your father. No. Do a little Star Wars in there. Ooh. Alright. It's almost time. Almost time to split. I choose myself. Alright, that's split. Okay, so as you probably noticed here, so you got a score of 5. It's interesting. I've never seen the 3 ingredient ones here. So how this works is for Fortified Chef, you are given a pool of every single... We'll take that out, okay. You're giving a pool of every single chef special in the game. And it is randomly chosen out of that pool. We're going to go to good here. And some of them are very fast. Some of them are very slow. And it's all random. So you just kind of have to hope for the right stuff. It's 3-3. That's 7. That's average. Alright, so this last one should be pretty fast now. Because I am... Oh, God. Of course it's ravioli. Never mind, I take it back. Oh, he got 8 there. Okay, so I'm actually going to let this go to okay and then pull it off. So I have 7, so I can pull this off at okay. And that'll tie for this dish, and I've beaten him in the other dishes. And this is actually where time is, but I'm not going to call time there because I always split here. Technically a PB. But I'm going to let this play because it's very, it's funny. I like it. He literally throws the spatula at your head. So, as you can see, the RNG in this run dictates a lot of what happens. Because I was very far ahead, and then I got bad orders, and then I got bad money RNG, and it just cascaded. And then I messed up the order because I forgot that it counts fish as meat. And it just, you know, just cascades. Bad RNG one time can cost you so much. Because I was on a 241 pace last time, and I lost it to this split, which was still this long because I didn't get enough money because of my terrible money RNG with orders and being able to get chef specials and the spins. It just all adds up. So I hope that this was a good showcase of why this would be a good run for the RNG-A-Thon. I hope that you consider my submission for the RNG-A-Thon, and thank you for watching.